What's up, everybody? This is Ross Clot 222 representing the MOBC, my own boxing community. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Canelo for giving a great performance against Triple G. He was the younger man, he was the faster man, and I believe that this was just the right time for Canelo to beat Triple G. If this fight was 4 years ago, he would have beat Canelo more convincingly. And this fight wasn't a robbery. The fight was very close. I personally had GGG winning in the end, maybe 7-5 rounds. Canelo landed a lot of body shots. Yes, he did. To me, Triple G landed the better power shots up top, although Canelo made a miss. But for whatever reason, I guess jabs aren't important anymore. All of a sudden, even though the jab is what was the reason why Floyd was able to beat and outbox Canelo. But when Triple G throws jabs, they don't count because Canelo landed some body shots. But a lot of body shots were blocked. A lot of jabs by Triple G was blocked. But there were more jabs landed to me than there were good body shots. There were cleaner jabs landed than body shots. I heard someone say that 2 body shots is better than 20 jabs. You obviously have never boxed before. If that was an amateur fight, the guy, even in any amateur or Golden Gloves, the jab, 5-6 jabs would get you more points than 3 body shots. Period. Now, the only reason why Triple G didn't throw a lot of body shots is because you're open for counters when you throw a body shot. And Canelo was too fast, was way too fast that night to throw body shots, whereas the other guy is slow. So Canelo was able to land more body shots. Now, was it a robbery? No, it was not a robbery. It could have gone either way. That's why everyone is arguing and having debates on whether or not Canelo really won. So it should have been a draw. And everyone would have been even still arguing the same. But shout out to Canelo for winning this fight. But this isn't really about Canelo Alvarez. This video is about the hate that Triple G. I can't believe that there are a bunch of channels out there who are literally waiting for the downfall of Triple G. And it's so sad to me that a good boxer, a good fighter like Triple G, who started out late, unfortunately, had to get the big fights at past 33 years old to finally show the world that he is one of the best middleweights of this era. And it's so sad because one European boxing fanboy who lives in another country decided to troll the YouTube boxing community with his rhetoric saying that Triple G is better than Hagler, better than Monzon, better than Roy Jones Jr., better than Mike McCallum, better than Sugar Ray Leonard at middleweight, better than Tommy Hearns at middleweight, better than Jared McClellan. Even had the nerve to say he was better than some of the great super middleweights like Nigel Benn, like Michael Watson, Joe Calzaghe. This idiot who lives in another country made you guys so upset with his rhetoric that it made you guys hate Triple G and made you guys ignore the fact that the man is a really good fighter of this era and should have not been compared to the fighters of the past because he was still an active fighter. And now that idiot manipulated you guys into missing the greatness in Triple G. And it's unfortunate that you guys now dislike Triple G to the point where you guys said Jacobs beat him. Jacobs went 12, so he beat him. When y'all know he lost. Y'all know Jacobs lost that fight. And this is coming from one of the biggest fans of Danny Jacobs. I always root for Danny Jacobs. Anyone who watched my past videos know I'm very biased when it comes to Danny Jacobs. And you know he lost that fight. And then he turns around and fight Canelo the first time that y'all know he won. And here you guys again saying he lost, saying that they took it away from Canelo. And Canelo lost again. Canelo lost again. It was debatable, but in my opinion, he lost again. And everyone is bragging and boasting, is celebrating. Joke after joke, literally celebrating. Because you guys were wishing for the downfall of a fighter who was trying to do one thing, please the fans. This is boxing. And I've never seen the most biased boxing fans in the history of the YTBC. That is sickening. That you guys, every last one of you, media, the media outlet, YouTube channels, YouTube crews out there, boxing crews out there celebrating, talking about Triple G lost this fight because he was backing up, and usually he moves forward, but he had to back up in this fight, and Canelo was coming forward and made him back up. Well, if you have longer arms and you're the bigger man and the guy who's shorter has shorter arms coming at you, you have no choice but to back up. Because your punches, you can't throw your good shots too close. You're not that type of fighter. Triple G's not that type of fighter. He needs range to fire shots. So he had to fight the way he fight. It's called making an adjustment. Floyd Mayweather ran all his life in every single fight, and you guys was okay with it. And he made adjustments against Zab Judah. He couldn't move back. He had to move forward to win that fight. He made adjustments. And here we are with Triple G making certain adjustments so that he could win this fight. This isn't a street fight. It's boxing. And in boxing, you have to have a strategy to win. You can't just go toe-to-toe. Otherwise, Canelo wouldn't move his head the way he moved it as much, trying to avoid power shots. He would have went toe-to-toe like a street fight. So all you idiots out there who's talking about he was trying to make it, you can't make a boxing fight a street fight. Unless it's the back in the days where it was really fights like that. So don't sit there and tell me that. Triple G did exactly what he was supposed to do. And you fans out there none of you guys are real boxing fans. You guys are out there celebrating. And it's okay for every other boxer to be old and lose. It's okay for every other boxer to be past his prime. You guys talked about Vladimir Klitschko being past his prime. That's the only reason why AJ beat him. He was past his prime. Because you guys hate AJ. So now it's okay to say that Vladimir Klitschko is past his prime. But when it comes to Triple G, you guys hate Triple G. So now, he's not past his prime. He's still a dangerous fighter. The most biased boxing fans in history. And it's sickening. And that's why the MOBC is here to bring order and justice in this. Now, it's a debatable fight. So let's move on. Let's see what your hero now, since Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo at a catchweight, drained an early version of Canelo, not the well-developed Canelo. You stupid idiots. It wasn't a developed Canelo. Now that you guys are happy that it was a guy that Floyd beat, all of a sudden, here comes the Flomos being Canelo fanboys now. So let's see what Canelo, you fanboys, let's see what Canelo's going to do at middleweight. He's not going to fight Charlo. He's not going to fight Andrade. He's not going to fight Saunders. Okay? He's not going to fight any of these guys soon. You know who he's probably going to fight? Old Triple G. He might fight old Triple G, but it won't be next. No, they'll wait a whole nother year. They're going to wait for this man to get even older. So to all you fake boxing fans out there celebrating the loss of Triple G, just remember, one day, your favorite fighter is also going to get old. One day, your favorite fighter is also going to get in there with a younger fighter. And he's going to lose. And I wonder what excuses you're going to come with next. This is the MOBC. And I want to give a shout out to real boxing fans out there who understand the sport of boxing. Not you fake boxing fans who are just here for conversation because you have nothing better to do. Go back and watch football and basketball. Go back and watch those type of sports. The YTBC is a YouTube boxing community, not YouTube all sports community.